And of course, if you guys have any questions or comments for us, make sure you guys do put those in the chat. We do have the chat open for you guys as well. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's broadcast. We're going to be doing a live project together, a live drawing together. So I'm excited about that. This one is actually based on a friend of mine, a photo that she had. And I saw it on her page and I was like, hey, I would love to be able to draw that. And I'm talking about my friend Wendy Arsat. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my second camera for you guys so you can be able to see what we're going to be working with today. And there it is. And this is the photo of Wendy, as you guys can see here. It's a beautiful photo of her. You guys can see there. But I saw this photo on her Facebook page, and I was like, Wendy, I would love to be able to draw this. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm actually going to be painting this on a canvas. This is a 14-inch by 18-inch canvas. You all see it there. I've already put this one in a frame because I had an old frame. Hey, Wendy. Wendy, let me know if you can hear me okay. Wendy's joining us over on YouTube. Just let me know that you can hear us okay, Wendy, over there on YouTube. Just showing your photo there, Wendy, so they can be able to see you as well. So I'm glad you could be able to join us live for our broadcast. I'm going to type in a quick welcome message over on IG as well for you guys over there. Let's see. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate that. So let me go ahead and walk through for you guys joining us on Amazon what you're seeing in the carousel. So today what you're seeing our camera, our overhead camera. This one is on sale right now, the one that I'm using for $33.99. It allows me to be able to do what I'm doing today, give you guys an overhead shot of what I'm going to be actually painting today. So again, this is the overhead camera. It is, again, $33.99. We're also going to be using my art set that I told you guys about the last time we were together. This is our 54-pack art set, and it comes with your paints. It has your brushes with it as well as your canvases. So that's what I'm going to be using today for our project. I'm going to highlight it for you guys, too. You can get it for $27.99. That's $27.99. So this photo of Wendy, and I'm going to go ahead and enlarge my screen for you guys so you can see this better. So there you can see my canvas here. That's what we're going to be doing. So again, we're going to be taking this photo of Wendy, and we're going to be painting it as a 14-inch by 18-inch. Now, what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be using this as a guide, I'm not going to do any real major grafting. For something like this, if I was going to be painting like a photo like this, I would pretty much do a freehand sketch. And that's what I'm going to be doing here today on my canvas here. Hey, Miss Queenie, good to be able to see you over there on YouTube. Glad you could be able to join us. And Wendy's over here on IG as well. So I'm going to do a freehand sketch so you guys can see. So basically what I'm going to be doing with the photo of Wendy, I love the colors. So I'm going to be doing a silhouette, and I may even pop her glasses in there as well. But we're going to do, of course, show the wrap. I love the black for the attire. We're going to do something fun, maybe even with the earrings there too. And then, of course, we'll decide on the background, what we're going to do for the background. So anytime I'm taking a picture and I'm reimagining it, I kind of keep in mind the things I want to be able to keep, and then the things I may want to tweak a little bit. So let's go ahead and do my freehand sketch. And for this, I'm just using my Amazon Basic pencils. That's what I'm using for this. And I'm going to go ahead and sketch out exactly what I want Wendy to look like as far as the silhouette goes. And then we're going to kind of build everything else around that. Now, so when I'm normally getting started, since this picture that I'm doing, like I said, it's a 14-inch by 18-inch, it's a lot bigger, of course, than the photo I'm looking at here on my phone. But I'm able to pretty much gauge. What I'm going to do is use the perimeters, which is why I went ahead and framed my canvas. And this is just a regular stretch canvas. And I'm going to highlight it for you guys on the Amazon side over there. This is just a regular stretch canvas that I'm using here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and draw in where I see Wendy being. So I'm just going to start here with the top of the head. I'm going to go down here to the toward the cheek, then go over here toward the chin, and then same thing over on this side, and then meet up here like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw the neck in here, and I'm going to go here and go up, and this is where shoulders will be there, and the same thing on this side. And then the thing that really caught my attention, of course, is that beautiful wrap. So I'm going to go up here and start creating the wrap. Like that. And I'm going to go up like this. And I'm going to definitely use a lot of the colors that are here, because I think that's going to really help to bring it out here, like this. And something like this, typically if I'm doing this, if I was not doing it live, it may take me maybe an hour and a half to do something like this as far as the initial layout of it, and then of course putting in the design. This one may take me a little bit longer because I will be talking to you guys as I'm doing it and kind of walking you through the process. So as you can see, what I'm doing currently is I'm basically sketching out exactly where the features will be. Okay, that's what I'm doing first. And I'm doing this just with a regular number 2 pencil. This is an Amazon basic pencil. So you see I'm able to basically sketch out the main parts that I'm looking at here. I'm going to go through like that. Okay, now, the other thing that I'm going to do, I'll tell you what I may end up doing. I think this may be good, actually. Let me see if I take a black marker. Yeah, I think this will be good. So what I'm going to do, and this is, again, something only because I feel so comfortable with this particular piece and I know what I'm going for, I'm going to actually do a black outline on this. Now, this can be tricky for you. If it's a photo that you may want to play with, you may not want to do a black outline like this. ESP Presents, hey, good to be able to see you. The Real Lady Extreme, hello to you as well. You may not want to do this, but because I feel fairly comfortable with where I'm putting everything, I'm going to go ahead and do a black outline. And let me tell you why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because this is going to help me when I'm doing the painting to really make sure the colors pop. So I'm going to go ahead and just do an outline here of the features. And this will not only give me definition, it also kind of gives me a guide to go by here. I'm going to do the same thing here, the neck. And we're going to change the outfit sum here. Like this. I'm going to go out like this. And we're going to change the direction of this just a little bit. And this is a great thing too about when you are reimagining an existing piece. You can kind of play with things as far as to what they're wearing, what they look like. And that's what we're doing here. I'm going to go up here. Start doing the top like this. And again, this is the benefit of, again, doing the outline, because it allows me to, when I start painting, to have some real definition there. And also it allows you to be able to see early on exactly where things are going to be and what they look like before they actually are painted in. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go up here. And to give the illusion of the wraps, we will put some lines in here that will kind of help out. And then also, too, when I put the colors in, this will also be a part of it as well. But this is part of the fun part here that I enjoy, is because this is where you really get to play. So again, we're using this photo of Wendy as inspiration, but then we'll be able to kind of play with it as far as the design and the colors and everything. Okay. And over on this side. I'm going to go up here. And let's see, seems like there's a little bit of change there. And so if you're just tuning in, welcome. Y'all are watching the Art Spot. We're doing a painting today, and I'm doing it based on a picture that I saw of my friend Wendy Arsad. I'm using her as inspiration for our painting that we're doing today. And this again is on 14-inch by 18-inch canvas. So it's a pretty good size. And what I'm doing currently is I'm just making some definitions in here. Shame to Fame, hello to you over there on IG. Glad you could be able to join us for our demonstration we're doing today on Amazon. We're on Amazon, but we're simulcasting this, of course, on social too. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do something here with the earrings here. Okay. And again, we're going to be using for this, we're going to be using acrylic paint. That's what we're going to be using. But we're basically getting our outline in now of the major pieces. You know what I made? I'm going to separate this too. Now, the actual photo, this is a lot larger here in this section, as you can see, because there's words there. But because we're not doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just to separate this so we can add more color and play with more color here. Okay. All right, so before we go any further, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to erase our lines when I was doing my sketching so that they don't interfere with the actual painting when we get into painting here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Amazon Basic Pencil here. I'm going to appreciate the hearts over there on Amazon. Just going to go in and erase the lines that we did. Let's go in and erase those. And that's where we were doing our sketching earlier, if you missed that part. So you can see this is coming together pretty quickly. And this is, I mean, again, like I said, typically if I was not talking to you guys the way I'm doing it, Buford, hello to you over there on IG. Glad you could be able to join us. You all are watching the Art Spot. We actually are live on Amazon Live, but we're simulcasting this for social as well. I'm actually doing a painting to do. I'm doing an abstract painting today based on a photo of my friend Wendy Arsad. I saw this picture of her on Facebook, and I was like, wow, I love the colors on that. I would love to be able to draw that. And she gave me her permission. So that's what we're doing today. And again, we're just going in here and erasing all of our lines that we did with our pencil earlier, so it doesn't interfere with our paint when we get into that. So you can see, and again, this is going to be an abstract, so there will not be any facial features here. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the paint to kind of tell the story of the face. That's what we're going to be doing here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this off here. Just like that. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the skin. So typically when I'm doing something like this, I will start with the actual flesh tones there. So I do again have my acrylic paint here. And again, this is all part of the art set that I mentioned to you guys earlier. So I'm going to highlight it for you guys on the Amazon side. This is the Shuttle Art Set. This is a 54-piece set that we're using today. And what I love about this set, if you guys are a beginner or intermediate, it does come with your variety of brushes to be able to use for this as well. And it also comes with your paint dish as well. So I'm going to be using the paint dish. So what I'm going to be getting out of here right now, I'm going to get some white. Put it here. Again, in our paint tray. And again, this does come with the set, so you don't have to, if you don't have your own, don't worry if you get the set. Wendy says left-handed people are very talented. Well, thank you. There's only 2 in my immediate family, Wendy, that are left-handed. Let's see. We're going to use, for this, we're going to use my burnt sienna. I love that color. And I haven't used this color before, so I'm going to go ahead and open up this top. And you just twist the top. That's all you have to do is just twist the top on there. So we're going to get some burnt sienna out of there. And let's see what else I may need here. Well, since I know I'm going to use I'm going to be doing the wrap, let's go ahead and get some blue here. And we're going to get some red and green. Okay, I haven't used my green. Go ahead and open that up. So you can see on our palette, which I'll show you here in a bit, we're getting our nice variety of the colors we're going to be using here. Let's get some red in here. We will be using red. Let's see. I think I have one that's already open. And again, this is what I love about the, oh, Wendy says her daughter is left-handed. So again, this is what I love about the Shuttle Art Set, is that it kind of comes with everything you need. So again, it comes with your paintbrushes. It comes with your palette, for your colors. And these are the colors we're going to be using to start off here. And of course, it comes with, pretty much everything you need. Even comes with paper. So this set is really nice. Again, it's $27.99 is the price. I'm going to go ahead and move these off here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the actual face. That's where we're going to start. Now, again, keep in mind, because we're doing this as an abstract. Oh, yellow. I'm going to need some yellow, too. See if I have one already open. I do. Definitely going to need some yellow here. Go ahead and get this here. Okay. Since we're not doing facial features, what I'm going to do is we're going to be basically using the paint to tell the story of the facial features. So what I'm going to do is start again. These are my studio art brushes here. I'm going to start with a wider brush, as you guys can see here. Going to start with the wider brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to go in. Now, this may seem odd what I'm about to do first, but the first thing I'm going to do is do a layer of white. Now, you may be asking me, Cyrus, why are you doing a layer of white? Well, I'm doing a layer of white because that's going to help us to create the illusion of the facial features. We're not going to be doing the white all over, but I'm going to show you exactly how I typically do this when I'm doing an abstract piece, so that way either, whether you're doing a piece yourself, you may find this helpful, or if you have a friend of yours doing art, you may find this helpful as well. So this is how we're going to do it. The places that I know are going to be the lightest, we want to add some white. So you see I'm just loading up my white on my brush here. So I'm going to go in here to where the eyes are, and I'm going to put some white there. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to see this, but you can see I'm putting the white there. I'm also going to be able to put the white where the nose is. See there? And also where the lips are. Now, again, you may say, Cyrus, why are you putting white on a white canvas? It'll become clear to you here in a bit. So again, we put it here in the area where the eyes are. We put it in this area here, put it where the nose is, and then we put it here where the mouth is, okay? Again, just watch. It'll make sense to you soon, I promise you. Okay. Now we're going to take that very same brush and we're going to put it into our burnt sienna. And what I'm going to do, there's my burnt sienna right there. I'm going to take my burnt sienna and I'm going to put it in the middle of my palette, like this. You see the color that it produces there because of the white that's on the brush. I'm going to take a little bit more of the burnt sienna and mix that together like this. And now watch this. We're going to go right into our picture. And again, remember, this is going to be a silhouette. So you won't see the actual facial features, but you will see the indentions of them. So here we go. You ready? We're going to start at the top here and go right into our face. We're going to use our outline that we made with the black as our border. Now, I've been doing this for over 30 years, so I've gotten very good at making sure I don't get too close. You can take your time with this. There's no rush. But see how I'm able to get right up on the border without actually blending it in. But again, I've been doing this for a very long time, so that's how I'm able to do it. But see how we're able to go right up to the line and not have to worry about any blending there. Okay. And we're just going to go all the way across like this. Now, keep in mind what we're doing. We're going from right to left. That's going to be important for later. What you don't want to do, not on this part, is go up and down. And you don't want to go from left to right. And again, I'll explain why here in a bit. So there's the first. We're going to go ahead and get some more of our burnt sienna that's mixed with the white. Oh yeah, Wendy. For this set, for what you get, yeah, this is a really good price. And Shuttle Art is a good brand. And again, this is acrylic paint that I'm using here. But yeah, they make some really good products. Now you see what we're doing. See how we're going around. Now keep in mind we're going to come in contact with that white that we put down earlier, and that's going to be important. You'll see here in just a bit. So you see how we're basically making our outline as we go around. Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing on this end. And again, going right up to the line. And again, take your time with this. Again, I've been doing this for a while, so I can do it kind of quickly without having to worry about it. But take whatever time you need to get as close to the black without actually mixing it in with the black. Okay. And again, we're going all the way around. So you notice what we did. We went from right to left. Then we went up down, and we're doing up down on this side too. Now, the reason why we're doing that on this pattern is so that we can keep everything smooth and also create some texture. And you'll see that here in just a bit. So we're just going to keep going down, and we're going to mix here. Okay. Again, it's going to bring us all the way around, see? Just like that. So now we've gone all the way around. Now what we're going to do, if you notice it looks a little rougher on this end, see where that extra paint is? That's going to come in handy here in a bit. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our brush, We're going to load up some more of the burnt sienna there. And notice what we're going to do next. We're going to go again from right to left. And remember again where we put the white spots at. You're going to start seeing the difference in those spaces as we're going from right to left. Because again, remember, we put it near the eyes. We put it near where the nose was. And of course, the mouth. Then I'm just going to go in a semicircle here. And where the eyes are, take the semicircle there, like that. And the same where the nose is. And the same where the mouth is. Okay, see? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our brush. As you notice, we haven't done any wiping of the brush yet. And we're going to take this, and that's going to help us to smooth this out. See that? So we're going to smooth that out next, using the very same brush. And watch how this is going to smooth out. It's pretty cool. So again, this is why I typically will do an outline, is because that way I have my, almost like a guard post, letting me know how far to go, but also what I have to work with. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take that same brush. I'm going to go down again. See, this is helping us smooth all of that out. And we're going to do the same thing over on this side, but keep in mind, we're going to go up, down, like this. You want to carry that all the way down. Just like that. Okay. Okay. Now, what we're going to do as we're going through the face area, I'm going to take some more of my burnt sienna there. Again, we're going to go across. Again, remember, we're going right to left, not left to right. And the reason why we're doing right to left, that's going to help us with our curves. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, yes, you are late, but you still get to be a part of it. Glad you could join us. So this was inspired by my friend Wendy Arsad's photo. I saw this beautiful head wrap she had on. I was like, you know what? I want to do an abstract painting of that. And that's what we are doing today. Okay. All right. And again, we're going to go down now. So really, it's just a pattern. That's what we're doing. We're just creating patterns. And see, the more you pull it down, that's the smoother it gets. See? The smoother it gets. We're going to do that all the way around like this. And notice we did all of this without having to clean the brush off any. But it really does help us that we added that white, because see, that's what's helping us to get the texture there. Okay, see, you can see there. So see, it looks nice and smooth, but you can still see the texture. You see that? Okay. All right. Wendy says, I love. Good, 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 good. Now we're going to go to the neck. We're going to do the same thing. Now with the neck, we also want to do from right to left because that's going to help create the round look of the neck. Hey, Sherry, good to be able to see you. The Poet Plug, hello to you over there on IG as well. This is the art spot that you guys are watching here on Amazon, but we're simulcasting it for social as well. I'm doing an abstract painting today based on my friend Wendy Art's ad. And again, as I mentioned, we're doing the right to left again, starting again with getting our border in for the neck. And then we'll be able to wrap it on around like this. Okay. And because we are changing it, there will be some variations in it too, but like I changed the shape of her top that she has on. That's just part of the creative license there. But as you can see, we're just going around, and that's why you want to do it from right to left. See, it creates that nice smooth effect, make it look like a neck. Then on this end, it's going to go in, get it nice, and connect it there. All right, do the same thing over here. And because I rounded off her top, you see her top that she's actually wearing, it's more of the square. I made mine purposely round so we could show more of that roundness on the neck. See that? So that's going to help with the roundness on the neck. And again, we're going to go right down to the end till it connects there. See, so we can make sure it goes all the way around. And on this side, just like we did on the face, this side we will go down. Just like that. Okay. And again, the reason why you want to remember you do it as a semicircle is because you want to make sure you keep that nice round look to the neck as well as to the shoulder area there too. And that's what we're going to do here. And again, we're going to put some more of our burnt sienna in there. And again, we were able to do all of this with very little paint, if you notice too. We did mix our white for those who came in late. We did add some white undertones just to create some highlights there. But other than that, we've just been using our burnt sienna, which is a really good color, and it mixes well. And again, this is acrylic paint, so it mixes well anyway. We're going to go here, and again, the same thing. You just want to create that nice smooth effect, which is why we're going from right to left again. It gives it that nice smooth effect on the neck, so it doesn't look all choppy. And do the same thing here. I'm going to go. And again, take your time on this. As I mentioned, I've been doing this for a long time, so I can move a little bit quicker. But feel free to take as much time as you need so you don't do any smudging on this. See really nice, really smooth looking. Making for a really nice silhouette here. I'm going to go ahead and put some more of this burnt sienna here. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and bring this all the way around here like this. Okay. Same thing here. And again, keep it right to left. And again, that's what will help you get that nice smooth effect on the neck. Okay. All right. So there you have that first part. Now, the second thing we're going to be, hey, Sherry, do you also write with your, yes, I do actually. Yes, I'm left-handed. Yeah, I draw and I write left-handed. If you've met me, of course, in person, I shake hands right-handed. I use my scissors right-handed because I was taught that in school. But yes, I do draw and write left-handed. I don't call myself even-handed, even though I can write with my right hand because in school, they try to make you. So I can write with my right hand, uh, but my left hand is my dominant hand. Okay. All right. All right. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go over and wash out our brush here, so we can start working on the actual wrap on the top. So I'm going to take my brush here. I'm going to wipe this extra paint out here because I don't like to waste it, like that. And I'm going to rinse it out. I have my water here. Then I have just some paper towels. That's what I use, just to be able to clean off the brush. So now we're going to be able to go and play with the colors here. Wendy, do you like it? So we have some reds in here. We have some blues in here, some greens in here. So we're just going to play around with the colors. And we can pretty much, again, do what we want. That's the cool thing about this. So we're going to go in with some yellow or burnt umber here. Go in and start putting some yellows in. Again, notice once again, I'm doing right to left because that's going to help me get that nice smooth effect there.